Well, it's that time again. I'm doing another video, and I do apologize. My face is filthy, but I'm working on a remodel at an older home. Actually, my home, of all things. I took some time off from people that want to pay me to work on their homes, and I'm making absolutely no money, and we're working on our home. Uh, so sorry, I'm coughing. It's not the coronavirus, but we were hanging ceiling joists today, and it's an older home, like I said. So every time you hit the nail gun, the air shoots back and puts all the dust and insulation and whatever from years past all over you and down your shirt and in your ears and stuff. So it's sorry if I cough. That's what it is. But I needed to clear some things up because I have a YouTube page and an Instagram that are called Westcott Woodworks. And most of my videos in the past have had to do with woodworking or construction or tool reviews or how to or whatever. And lately, honestly, there's just so much... There's so much goofy stuff happening in the world that I didn't want to limit myself to just those types of videos. So I'm going to label those videos that have nothing to do with woodworking, we're just going to call them shop talk, because it'll probably be from the shop, but it'll have nothing to do with the usual woodworking construction stuff. So if you're looking for those videos and you see something called shop talk number whatever, do not watch it. If you're hoping to learn something, because as I said in another video, you will learn nothing woodworking wise, but just maybe some common sense in life. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And then the other thing was I'm starting a hashtag because it's, to my knowledge, hasn't been started. And when I say to my knowledge, that means I've actually not, I don't even know how you would search for a hashtag to see if it's made, but we're calling it COVID Compliance Chaos, and it's not meant to be offensive. It's meant to point out the goofiness of some of the rules and how people are trying to follow them. And sorry I'm laughing, but I'm just thinking back, I took my wife, I got a good woman at home, and she's nearing the end of her pregnancy here, and our kids are at one of my siblings' house and with my nieces and nephews, and they've probably forgotten all about their mom and dad. But anyway, so I wanted to take her out somewhere real nice, and so I let her pick, and we went out to eat. And it's the usual stuff. You're out in the fresh air, walking to the restaurant front door, and everything's fine. And then you get into the restaurant, and you got to put your mask on to walk to your table. And because honestly, our table, seriously, if you were to measure it, it was at least 20 feet from the door. And so that's, that is 20 long steps to get to your table. And during that time, statistically, it's obviously proven, because we have to wear masks during that time, the numbers of people who get and contract the virus during that walk, it's huge. So we had our mask on. And, Amanda's nearing, like I said, the end of the pregnancy, so it takes her a little longer to walk from the door to the table. And so, obviously, it was good to have the mask on. But then we got to the table, and statistically, obviously, the numbers go back down as far as contagiousness goes. So we took our mask off, and then we got food and water and stuff, and, they go down even further from there. But be careful, because they do start to work their way back up when you get up from your table to walk back to the door to leave. But so this was a nicer restaurant than I typically take Amanda to, because we get a lot of children, and we don't eat out at the fancy places all the time. But this one was, I thought, and we order our food, and do you know that they brought me out? Because there's normally condiments at the table, and steak sauce and things. Do you know they brought me out with my food a salt packet and a pepper packet? Now, I don't know how many of you have gone out to eat recently, but you got to just put yourself in a fancier restaurant, your Olive Gardens or whatever. I don't know where you consider fancy. Ruth's Chris, if that's, you know, I don't even know that I've driven by a Ruth's Chris, because that's out of my budget range. But so you're at this really nice steakhouse and you order a steak and they bring you out a packet of steak sauce. Now, nothing really is going to take a restaurant down a few star notches, like bringing out a packet condiment for your dinner. But it didn't stop there. It got really weird after that because I had French fries, and I'm one of those weird people that likes vinegar on my French fries, and so I asked for for vinegar and ketchup of all things, that I would have the audacity to ask for fries too. And do you know they brought me out bottled vinegar and bottled ketchup, but yet they brought me salt and pepper packets. And I'm trying to figure out if maybe I was supposed to take those with me when I left, because I don't know really how do you sanitize those after. I mean, I guess you can spray down the bottles. It just seemed like, why not just spray down the salt and pepper shakers? But whatever, to each his own. But that's one of those things that would fall under the COVID compliance chaos hashtag. And you know what? I would challenge you, if you see some of these things out and about, for yourself to tag me in them, because I'm always looking to laugh at something, and just enjoy it. You know, we live in crazy times at the moment, and we got to try and find the funny things that make us laugh. So I hope you will seek high and low and wide to find these things, and that you'll tag me in them, because I like to laugh too. So with all that being said, just to sum up this video, because it went on a lot longer than I anticipated, but Shop Talk number whatever, if you're looking for woodworking videos, don't bother, it won't be there. And then hashtag COVID compliance chaos, and tag me in it too, because I want to see this stuff and laugh alongside you.